Alright, it's been a while. I'm back. I got a friend of mine, actually my best friend, to be honest, who lives a couple hundred yards from me, same complex. So when I'm not working, he's not working, really is no excuse for us to hang out for a while. Now, I can't remember a month and a half, 2 months since I seen him. We both got kind of odd hours right now, at work hours. So it's always when he's off, because his hours, or not his hours, but his days he's working change week to week. It's kind of odd. So it's when he's not working, my days off are kind of fixed, that we can get together. Like I said, it's been at least a month and a half. I've texted over to him a few times saying, let me know when you're off. I've not even gotten a response. Now, my friend's already shut off his family, and I went over that kind of in another video. So I kind of feel like I'm being shut out too. Which sucks because we've been friends since like 81. Yeah. 1981. That's a long time. Now my friend who's got this thing for this chick who happens to be married. And I tell him all the time, watch yourself, don't get involved. And worse off, he's also friends with the husband. Yet he has a thing for her. I tell him all the time, drop it, drop it, drop it. He says, if there were ever anything between them, I'd jump in, right in on her. I'm like, dude, do not stroke any fires there. His response, after we go back and forth for a little bit, is, well, you did so-and-so with Julia. Meaning, she was living with someone when I kind of moved in. I'm like, dude, it's totally different. They were not married. They did not get along. And she was only there because she had nowhere else to go. But he keeps, well, you did, anyways, I miss not hanging out with my friend. Going out to a bar for a few, maybe shooting some darts. Coming back, watching some stupid movie or stupid TV show reruns. But I kind of feel our last conversation, he put me down for what he felt was a inadequate job for me. It kind of got the impression I was letting him down because he kind of looks up to me. Actually, he does. For my mental stability, my emotional stability, my superior intellect, which we joke about. He's a pretty smart guy too. I miss all that back and forth. Yet I feel that he feels that I let him down by not using my brain and taking on this new job. And there's also a part one night when I kind of awoken from pass out / tiredness on his couch, and I saw some oddities with he and she. And she can be not persuasive in a way, but she interjects herself into everything. And I think his disappointment in me and her yakking in his ear over things, and his, let's just say, infatuation with her, is driving a wedge. Because he doesn't approve of my job, which has nothing to do with between he and I disapprove of his thing for her, which has to do with he and I. It's not a good situation. Again, I miss my friend. I should just walk over there and just rap on his door and say, "Let me in, let's talk." I should. We're best friends. But he does value his personal time. He kind of has a rule with his sliding back door, sliding glass door. If the shades are closed, he doesn't want to be bothered. If they're open, come knocking. He has a free policy, though, with his neighbors, the two I just talked about. Walk in anytime. And I've never challenged that I can come by and walk in anytime. Matter of fact, I do have the keys to his place. I also value, I've texted him a few times, no response. I value his privacy, but I don't know, people. Talk to me, comment to me. Did I just break the rules and just barge in and say, "Hey dude, what's going on?" So I've experienced periods of weeks where he doesn't want to be bothered. Then I've experienced where he calls me up out of blue and says, "What are you doing? Come on down here." But this is right now kind of stretching. And here's another thing. Here's another thing. A couple times. So I'm not overly fond of this chick. Okay. A couple times. I've told him things. One I kind of made up with the intention of protecting him from her and from a bit of controversy surrounding her. Another time I told him something that was true. Turns out these are meant for his ears only. Turns out in both cases it got relayed back to her and back to her husband. And she confronted me. Well, not confronted, but questioned me on both things, which means obviously my friend told her. So now I gotta watch what I say to my friend, my best friend, I gotta watch what I say to him in fear that it will be related back to her. That's not right. That's not right. Basically, in one case, I told him, now I'll finish up with this. I told him that people were questioning, because he and she do go to the store together. They have been to the bar together. I told him people were questioning the relationship between he and she. Got back to her. And actually, I made that up. Because I look out my back door, I see the whole fucking complex almost. So I've seen he and she, and I've heard about them at the bar and whatnot. So I made it up, I told it to him. She called me up one night and confronted me with, who said that? What'd they say? I'm like, what the fuck? Only to a week later, after she confronted me, another person at the complex did actually confront me about what's going on with them after I had made it up. So it turned out to be true. Anyways, I'm concerned for my friend's well-being, mental state. The fact that she may be harboring a grudge against me and whispering in his ear stuff against me. I don't know what to do, people. I'm not a confrontational person, an interjecting person. This is my best friend. Anyone that watches this, let me know in the comments. Give me some advice.